It's me, Aston. Here's a new video. This time it's on lanterns. Okay? Lanterns. DC Comics lanterns, actually. And so, I just wanted to say that because I didn't know if y'all would get confused or anything. But, okay, let's get in it. First lantern I would like to talk about is the White Lantern. The reason why I would like to talk about the White Lantern is because he is the creator of all of the rings, the lantern rings, okay? Without him, there wouldn't be no Green Lantern, no other lanterns, anything. The White Lantern represents life, okay? And he could do anything that all the other lanterns can do, which means he could take all their powers and use them for himself. Okay? So, if he could create, he could also take. So he could take the rings from them, and he could destroy them, or either he can end up bringing someone back from the dead. That's when give them a ring. Next lantern I would like to talk about is the Death Lanterns. Okay? Which is the Black Lanterns. So, Black Lanterns represents death. Okay? And so, they can end up bringing back the dead to life. And being that you are brought back to life, you have to wear the Black Lantern ring because they brought you back to life. It's just a payment. So if you end up paying them, if they pay you because they end up bringing you back to life, then you have to pay them, which means you have to end up wearing the ring. Next lantern I would like to talk about is the Red Lantern. Rage. Okay? Red represents rage. And so, automatically, as soon as you put that ring on your finger, you automatically on destruction mode. Okay? Destroying everything in your path. Now, their blood is replaced with this blood that the ring creates. And it can protect them from anything. Like, for example, say you're my enemy. I'm a Red Lantern. If you're defeating me, then for self-defense, I'll throw up my blood on you. And that's when it would burn you, or I have a choice to end up making it burn you, or to end up taking you over. Now, if I choose to take you over, that's when you have to end up wearing the red ring. Next lantern, I'm going to skip. Next lantern I'm going to talk about is the Blue Lanterns. The reason why not the Blue Lanterns. The Blue Lanterns. The reason why I would like to talk about the Blue Lanterns is because they can end up calming down the Red Lanterns. And what I mean by calming them down, they can end up taking the ring from them, or either what they can do is they can end up, what's that word I'm looking for? Take their powers. Not take the ring, but except take most of their energy, so that way they can't utilize the ring. And what they do with that power is either take it for themselves, or once a Green Lantern is nearby, because a Green Lantern has to be by for the Blue Lanterns to use their powers. And if, for example, say a Green Lantern is low on power because they haven't charged the ring yet, then the Blue Lanterns can end up powering up the ring, so that way they can go out to battle. Next lantern I would like to talk about is one of my favorites, Violet. Violet Lantern represents love, peace, harmony. Okay? So, of course, they can all end up flying, use their imagination to end up creating things to keep them safe. They can shield themselves, they can make transportation, anything with their minds. Now, one of the things that I like about Violet Lantern is she can end up holding their enemies hostage until their enemies learn to love again, or until they are calmed. Even if that takes 1,000 years, they'll still be alive. Let's see. Next lantern I would like to talk about is the Indigo lantern. Compassion. Okay? So, if you are really, like, if you don't know what your compassion is, that's when the Indigo lanterns will come, and they will end up giving you the ring, or force it upon you. You automatically become an Indigo lantern like that. Or if you really want to become an Indigo lantern, they will try to hypnotize you. That's when it doesn't really work if you really want to become Indigo lantern. Big say you still become an Indigo lantern. Now, if you don't want to become Indigo lantern because you don't know what compassion is, they end up hypnotizing you to becoming an Indigo lantern. Next lantern I would like to talk about is the Orange lantern. Greed. Okay? Avarice. And so, the Orange lantern, he's just one person. Basically, he can end up making tons and tons of different lanterns. Because there's only one ring so far, from what I know of. And also, being that he's greed, it's always mind. So, he can take that identity. That's one of his special powers. He can take that identity of a lantern or a person. And so, the last lantern is the Green Lantern. Of course, many of y'all know the famous Green Lanterns. And what they can do is just really simple. Big Sight, it represents bravery. That's why they have no fear. Oh yeah, that's when the last lantern I would like to talk about is the Yellow Lanterns. They represent fear. And one of the ways how they defeat their enemies is they strike fear inside their hearts. And so, that's all I wanted to say. Thanks for joining me, and if you want to learn more, if you want to end up learning more, just go to my website at www.askinagape.info. Again, that's www.askinagape.info. I just want to say thank you to Comic Storian for him and his amazing videos. I really love the Damian Wayne videos, and if there are any more Damian Wayne comic books, or Superboy and Damian Wayne comic books, can you please read those? I read all of them. Well, actually, I listened to all of them, the videos that you made. Yeah. Oh yeah, click, share, subscribe, and like, and I'll talk to you later.